everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hope you're having a lovely Valentine's Day. Hope you're getting fat with all the chocolates you've been receiving, boys. But I've gotten jack shit, so I'm disappointed. I haven't gotten anything, so even my own family doesn't like me, dude. So no.
But do you still expect something?
No, I don't. I mean, in the States, Valentine's Day is sort of I think the gifts or whatever you want to give to the person is reciprocal. You know, you give it to a male to female, female to male. It doesn't really matter, right?
The other way around, right?
I'll say the other way around. I mean, I think nothing's been decided. You know, like there isn't any kind of rule. Like I think Japan to capitalize on another day to make money, they invented White Day, right? So and they said, on Valentine's Day, women give chocolate to men, and on White Day, a month later, men reciprocate, the gesture and give women chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how it started in the past, but I think this began, as a marketing strategy or something, right? I mean, to just make money, like you said. I mean.
Well, Valentine's Day did start back in, I think the first time it was ever celebrated was in France, Paris, France, back in
really?
Yeah.
I thought it was from Japan.
No. And then I think it probably got picked up by some entrepreneurs who were like, oh, you can make money on this, right? So but I think the first company to capitalize on this was Cadbury. The chocolate manufacturer, I think from, I believe, England or Australia. I'm not sure. But they make the famous Cadbury egg chocolates, really popular during Easter.
Okay.
But at any rate, they did this back in the 1850s. So I mean, the box of chocolates have been around for a while now.
Okay.
So nothing new. But the whole idea...
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, White Day is something that I think Japan probably created, huh? So
I guess. But I mean, the Valentine's Day, a big event in the States, in the first place?
For card companies and and flower companies, yeah, I would say so. I mean, people. I mean,
people just excited about it and talk about it.
Oh, excited!
Oh, it's Valentine's Day today, yeah, or something like that.
It depends on the stage of love you're in, right? If you're in the initial stages of love, you're like, yeah, Valentine's Day, I give chocolates to my girlfriend, my boyfriend. But if you've been married for 10, 15 years, whatever, you know what I mean? They don't really care. So I think. I mean, I can't imagine anybody getting excited for Valentine's Day. It's not like you're celebrating something that's too serious. It's just it's a fun holiday, right? But yeah, the holiday is not something that I think people look forward to. They're not they don't mark it on the calendar okay, man, Valentine's Day is coming up. What are we gonna do? I mean, like I said, I think when you're first dating somebody, it's probably exciting, right? But as time progresses, after years of marriage, and people it's Valentine's Day. It's just like marriage anniversaries, right? The first one, you're like, oh, it's our first marriage anniversary, and then the second comes, and you're like, oh, okay, and then third and fourth, and soon you're like, oh, whatever. So
yeah.
But at any rate, today I think we are gonna talk about digital nomads, which I think
digital nomad. Okay.
Yeah. So for all you who are thinking of making the trip to Japan, here's your chance, huh?
Okay.
I think.
So what is a digital nomad in the first place?
Well, what is a nomad? A nomad is someone who doesn't have a home. Who I think the first image that pops up in your memory or in your mind is probably Mongolians, right? Because they're always moving around. They don't have a permanent home. And permanent home being they follow the animals, to find places for the animals to graze. But a digital nomad is, someone who travels around to different country to country, city to city, to work, with their trusty laptop, that is.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, that's kind of trend, right? In the whole world, like people could just just carry a only laptop and just travel around the world and have fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of cool, huh? Would you say?
Hey, it is. It is.
I mean, I think a lot of people are interested in it because it allows you to sort of travel and then actually live in a place and experience it. You know what I mean? As opposed to just like travel through.
Yeah. Yeah.
But today I just wanted to specify that Fukuoka is actually putting this out for digital nomads to come. They're trying to attract more of these digital nomads to come and live in their city for 6 months at a time. Huh?
Okay, so you mean Fukuoka in Japan?
Yes, so they're the first, I think, first city to actually, to go on like a campaign. I think cities like Tokyo probably don't need to advertise, right?
Yeah.
But Fukuoka, which probably not many foreigners know about, is a city, I think, in the south, near like Nagasaki, in that area. And it's quite beautiful. It has the coast that's very near. Then they have the mountains, so you could be snowboarding like in the morning and then hitting the beach late in the afternoon. So it's actually pretty nice. But what do you think of this? Do you think it's a good idea that Fukuoka is trying to get more foreigners to come and like live and work in their city?
No, I mean, is it only Fukuoka or Japan entirely?
No, it's it says here Fukuoka is trying to put across this campaign. So it didn't mention Japan. It mentioned Fukuoka. So a company in Fukuoka.
Okay, I mean, I'm looking at the article, but I mean, it said Japan as a country is kind of gearing up to launch a digital nomad visa next month. So I think this month or I guess probably this month.
But I think this company, this article that I read on NHK,
okay,
I think the company is making. They're probably hired by the city to called Yu-Gyo, a company in Fukuoka, is pushing to attract more digital nomads to that area. So I mean, I think you probably need. I think the threshold is probably, what is it? You have to make somewhat upwards of 780,000 yen in order to qualify for this visa, right?
It's about at least 10 million Japanese yen.
A year, huh? Yeah. So, but yeah, what do you think about the lifestyle of a digital nomad? Something that you're interested in at this point?
I'm very interested. I mean, I'm not sure I can be a digital nomad, but yeah. Because it's just when I just think of it, what comes across my mind is just freedom. I love freedom, so yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm up for it. Are you?
Not at this point in my life. I would love if I could bring the me plus 3, then yeah, it'd be great. But I'd be I don't think we could be a digital nomadic family, I guess, huh?
I mean, doesn't it sound exciting and fun?
Yeah, if I was like 10 years younger, I think it would be. I think it's pretty cool. I think, because I mean, it allows you to work wherever you want. I mean, like, what types of jobs do you think would allow you to be a digital nomad? I mean, I think the first image that pops in my mind is like a
engineers,
YouTuber.
Right? Yeah, YouTubers and engineers and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, probably writers.
As well, yeah. I'm not sure if I could do it now, but if I was, like I said, younger, I'd definitely be interested in this.
Yeah, I mean, why not now?
Yeah, not that easy. Lugging around a family isn't like taking around a little puppy, a puppy dog. You know what I mean? little more complicated than that, huh? So.
Yeah.
But in terms of like you said, freedom. I mean, do you think it's hard to be a digital nomad? I mean, you're working by yourself, hours on end. I mean, would you find it more stressful?
I think, no, it depends. It depends on person, but there are always pros and cons. And if you choose, choose something. I mean, if you want freedom, you have to sacrifice something, right? Instead, so because recently, even some Japanese companies are just encouraging people to just do remote work, work from home, right?
Yeah.
So now it's I think the Japanese work culture is changing a little bit in a good way. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't think it's for everybody. It's hard for some people to stay motivated and focus on their work, huh? I wouldn't just give anybody this freedom to go travel around and work. But I think for the experienced staff, absolutely, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, do you feel like people who are in this position are they losing out on their career development? You know what I mean? Like, if you're in the office, you have your colleagues, your superiors, everyone's there to sort of like to talk to and like bounce ideas off. But if you're working by yourself, I mean, I find it hard to like be able to you're not be able to like talk to someone like just at that moment that you need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've talked to people about this, and they've like we list the pros and cons, but like I think a lot of these digital nomads, I wonder do they get passed up for like promotions because they're not in the office, as opposed to if someone's there at the office, like they're always chatting to like their people around them at the office and building like that kind of relationship. And
I don't think this has anything to do with the promotion stuff. I mean,
okay.
Because no, I mean, I get what you're trying to say. I mean, if you work for traditional companies like traditional Japanese companies, they like want all the employees buy them and then and then
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I think we have been influenced by the Western culture a lot. So our mindset is just changing in a good way.
Yeah.
And then we embrace the like a freedom and the way we work Western way, or I don't know how you call it, but so I don't think it's directly impact your promotions and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking about like just the long-term effects of like being a digital nomad. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
But I guess most digital nomads are like freelancers and they're independent. You know what I mean? I guess so. They're not like I don't think digital nomads are they work for a company. They probably work for themselves. I mean that's my image. You know what I mean? For them to.
Yeah. I mean, in the first place, this visa targets highly skilled professionals, like especially
exactly.
Like those work in IT industry or
You're right.
So
okay.
It's like I said, probably self-employed freelancers and like YouTubers and engineers and.
I see. Well, Well, I think Japan will have a problem at this point attracting digital nomads. I mean, right now you have the exchange rate, which is being very kind to especially like I think Westerners, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
So come out and give us a holla. You know what I mean? I think that's it for today. Thank you for joining us for another episode of JIRO and CHI's English podcast. Leave us a comment or any questions you might have, and hit the subscribe button. Okay. See you guys next time. Bye
See you guys next time. Bye bye.
ジローとチーの英語で雑談を聞いてくださり本当にありがとうございました。質問や感想、ポッドキャストで取り上げてほしいトピックなどありましたら概要欄のリンクにてご連絡お願いします。またこのポッドキャストを聞いて少しでも良かったなと思ったらお聞きの媒体にてぜひ良いレビューをお待ちしております。
Thank you for listening to JIRO and CHI's English podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, let us know through the link in the description. And if you enjoyed our podcast, leave us a positive review on the platform where you listen to it.
では皆さん次回のエピソードでお会いしましょう。
Looking forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode. Take care and see you guys later.
Bye!